Beauty pageant crown, diamonds are forever, but queens are eternal. Controversy in Miss Universe 2024. Representative of Chilean presses with typical costume inspired by Sábado Gigante. Hello friends. Welcome to Beauty Pageant Crown. Remember to subscribe to the channel, activate the bell and leave your comments. Also, if you subscribe publicly, we will send you a personalized greeting in our next videos. Otherwise, leave your information requesting your greeting. Don't miss it, join our community and receive a special shout out from the channel. We love connecting with all of you. Let's start. Well, friends, I tell you that Amelia Dide's outfit included a skirt decorated with the faces of the program and a replica of the prize roulette wheel, which was a symbol of Don Francisco's television show. The candidates for Miss Universe 2024 paraded on Thursday night at the preliminary gala in swimsuits, evening dresses and traditional costumes. However, the Chilean representative, Amelia Dide, stole the public's attention by presenting a typical costume inspired by the television program Sábado Gigante, a proposal that divided opinions on social networks. Unlike other candidates, who opted for outfits linked to traditional symbols of their countries, such as the suit of the Peruvian Tatiana Camel, the Chilean chose to pay tribute to Don Francisco's program. Her outfit included a skirt decorated with the faces of the program and a replica of the prize wheel, which was a symbol of the television show. Some viewers questioned the construction and relationship of the suit with Chilean cultural identity. Former Chilean beauty queen comes out in defense of Amelia Dide. Given the controversy over the costume inspired by Sábado Gigante, Daniela Nicolás, former representative of Chile in Miss Universe 2020, defended Amelia's choice through a video published on her social networks. In her statements, the former beauty queen said that the parade of traditional costumes does not influence the final score of the contest, but rather seeks to highlight creativity. Relax, because the typical costume has no score, what you see here is the show. Although it is part of the Miss Universe, it has no score, he stated. Daniela also called for unity and support for the Chilean representative, as she believes that criticism detracts from the contestants' performance in the competition. The last thing we can do right now is write reviews everywhere. That's all we have left in the end. It may not have been to everyone's taste, but the beauty of Miss Universe is that you can play with the theme and be more creative. He concluded. In short, this suit achieved its main goal, to attract attention and spark conversation. In the end, it represents how Miss Universe not only celebrates cultural diversity, but also the ability to reinvent and reinterpret what we understand by national identity. What do you think? Now we will see the best suits of the event and our top 3. Miss Argentina, Magali Benahem, wore a jungle-themed headdress and a blue and white outfit representing the Iguazu Falls. Miss Aruba, Anuke Mon, arrived dressed as an endangered Aruban burrowing owl, the parrotfish eats coral, and algae and passes through the sand, announced the pageant presenter when introducing Miss Bahamas, Selvanique Wright. Miss Bolivia, Juliana Barrientos, took the stage with a look inspired by a shaman, accompanied by a stuffed owl. Miss Cambodia, Davin Prasad, was one of several contestants who came dressed as a deity. Ashley Collingbull, the first person of First Nations descent to represent Canada at Miss Universe, wore a multi-tiered dress equipped with flashing lights. Miss Chile, Amelia Dide, came out with a huge spinner, a nod to the popular Chilean television variety show Sábado Gigante. Miss Colombia, Amelia Dide, used her feather costume to highlight her nation's cultural ties to the host country, Mexico, according to the pageant's presenter. Miss Costa Rica, Elena Hidalgo, wore an outfit inspired by images found on her country's currency, the colon. Victoria Derthielvig, Miss Denmark, the one who is called to be the European who goes the furthest in the contest, also shone during the presentation of her national costume, so it would not be surprising if we see her among the 30 finalists on Saturday. Miss Ecuador, Tama Mara, took the stage dressed as the capital of the historic center of Quito, with the churches of San Francisco and Santo Domingo on her shoulders. Miss Honduras Stephanie Cam, the representative of the Central American nation, managed to express all the Catracha folklore and culture in a single dress. His costumes visually narrated the history and cultural mix of Honduras, and boy did he succeed. Miss India, Rhea Singh, the representative of the Asian giant, was one of the queens who had the most problems moving due to the heaviness of her costume, but despite this Rhea Singh managed to shine, transformed into a golden bird. Miss Italy, Glenani Cavalcante, paid tribute to the Italian cinema of the 60s. Miss Jamaica, Rachel Silveira, paid tribute to the pioneers of dancehall music. Miss Mexico, Maria Fernanda Beltran, honored the country's indigenous roots during the Miss Universe preliminary contest. This year Miss Netherlands, Faith Landman, was inspired by the traditional ceramics of the city of Delft. Miss Nicaragua, Giselle Garcia, paraded dressed as her country's famous León Cathedral. The typical costume that Tatiana Kamel wore in the Miss Universe 2024 preliminary is inspired by Inti, sun in Spanish. Considered the most important god of the Inca Empire, Inti was seen as the husband of the moon and had the power to cure diseases and ensure crops. The UK is home to 121 million oak trees, and Miss Great Britain, Christina Chelk, paid tribute to them. Miss Ukraine, Alina Ponomarenko, arrived wearing armor that symbolizes the courage of Ukrainian defenders, the pageant's presenter said. Miss United States, Alma Cooper, kept the look classic with an Uncle Sam-inspired costume. Elena Marquez's typical costume is inspired by the mystical story of Ymira, the Queen Mother of Peace. According to the designer, Carlos Perez, the suit seeks to represent the indigenous cultural wealth and pay tribute to the ethnic groups of Venezuela. A butterfly-themed look by Miss Vietnam, KY Duong Nguyen. Last but not least, Miss Zimbabwe, Sikile Dube, was a multicolored eagle. Don't forget to leave your comment, like this video, and subscribe to continue growing, and follow us on our social networks, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram and TikTok to stay up to date with all our updates. Thanks for joining us, and see you in the next video. See you next time. Bye. Beauty Pageant Crown, subscribe, comment, follow us on our networks and support us to continue growing.